Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Foetron Academy. My name is Harshwats, and today we will be talking and discussing about relate function in DAX language in Power BI Desktop. Power BI Desktop is an analytical software that will help you in understanding your data set through different visualization in different data models. Now let us go further and talk about the point to be discussed in this video. In this video, we will particularly talk about 2 points. In first, we will talk about what is calculated column. In second point, we will tell you how to create a column in which you will use relate function. So all this you could understand in a Power BI desktop itself. So let's go into the Power BI desktop and understand how this function works. Now we are in Power BI desktop in data model interface and specifically in data view because data model interface has a three view. One is report view where you see a visualization, other is data view which you see a table like in here, and in the third which is a model in which you will create a relationship. So we will go there in the later part of the video. So let's continue again into our tables. So first of all, what is calculated column? The question arises. Calculated column, as you can see, I have using it for the particularly most of the time because what we are doing is not calculating the multiplication, division or anything of the whole column. We are doing it a row wise section. Like if I want to create a multiplication of these two, that means I am creating a multiplication of this row and generating it for the particularly column only. I am not generating the column of whole data. I am not taking particularly like in multiplication these are the whole column. I am not just adding everything up. I'm adding up the rows and generating the data in a particularly column. That means the column is calculated through the addition of a several rows. So this is how what we define a calculated column. Now again get back to the question of the video about how we can use a relate function and what is relate function. The question arises firstly in our mind. Why do we require a relate function? So like if I want, there are two tables. So if you see there are two tables in our field section. One is calculated column. I will increase the size of the field so you will be able to know the names of the tables. So there are two tables. One is calculated column revenue which you are seeing currently, and there is another that is called calculated column units. So there are units sold A, units sold B. So I want to know in this table what are the units sold with the revenue A, and I want to multiply the units sold A with revenue A. So how do I do that? So you can see the tables are two, but I want to make a table or make a column specifically in which the data of a calculated column unit will be used. Then how do I do that? So for particularly that I have to generate first of all a new column. So that is quite clear in your mind, I hope. So for that I have to generate a new column. Just click on a new column. The new column will be generated. Again, we will see how do I use a relate function. Then first of all, I will give it a relate function. So I will give the name of the column relate so you would easily understand I am using a relate function in here. So first of all, I will type a function that is, as I have told you, relate. Just type RELATED. So this is related function. After that, click on a tab. When you will, so if I type again after opening up the bracket, unit sold, you can see in here there is the name of the unit sold, but I won't be able to see in a dialog box which opens up and say you can make a relationship in between them. But but the question arises in my mind, why won't be I able to see that? Because if you think there is no relationship exist between those two table, you haven't defined any relationship, that's why you haven't been able to define any relationship between these two. That's why the related function is not working. So for related function to work, first of all you have to define the relationship between these two tables so that the relate function will work and take a data from the other table. So first of all we should go into the relationship view that we also call as model view. Now we will go into the relationship view to make a relationship between these two columns, which is calculated column revenue and calculated column units. So you can see in the whole table there's only one function that matches, you can say one column that matches, that is date. So we can make a direct relationship between date and date. Just click on the date, after that drag and drop this into the date function. So you will see the relationship between the date and date will be generated. So you can see the relationship is now on. Again, when you go back to the data view, again we will click on the related function. You will create a backspace. After that, in here you will see now the column that are available to you, because now the two table are in relationship. That's why the related function are working. Now I will add unit sold A and unit sold B. Just type and go into the unit sold A. After that, click on a tab. After that, click on addition. Now again I will use related function because I want to import the data, or you can say a column from another table. Again related column, again tab, again you will go on a unit sold B, again tab, again shift plus 0 bracket bun. You are making an addition of a unit sold A and unit sold B. After that, click on enter. You will see your data will be generated within a few seconds. Now you can see, using a relate function, I have taken the data from the unit sold A, which is from the different table unit sold B, and added it into my column which is in this table. So if you go into that table, you will see how this unit sold A, unit sold B is there in our different table. Now when in this table I have generated a column which has a function which is using a relate function, I have made a column specifically of these two tables. So with this point, I am going to end this video, and I hope your queries got cleared, and if not, kindly write us in comment section. We will surely get back to you. And if this video helped you in any way, kindly drop us a like and don't forget to subscribe our channel for amazing videos in future. Till then, have a good and amazing day.